Welcome to Inspire Me with Jay. This is a podcast to inspire, uplift, show forth the love of God, and help usher in the spiritual awakening. Welcome to Inspire Me with Jay. I am your host, author, and teacher, Jay Spillers. We're going to be doing mostly an audio discussion today with a beautiful picture if you're watching on YouTube. We're going to be discussing what is a reflection meditation. This is taken from a presentation I did for my community class. I'm going to start with a quote. Quiet the mind and the soul will speak. That's from Majaya Santya Bhagavita. Sorry. It's in the handout. So, what is a reflection meditation? It's basically where you reflect on your life. It's much like a mirror. You're observing yourself. This is a time, instead of worrying about distractions, that you might actually focus on some of those distractions. So if you have a certain issue in your life, you might focus on that. Because most of the time when we talk about like mindfulness meditation, if we have a distracting thought come in, we'll say, let it pass, just watch it fly by. And that's totally fine. That's definitely an option. But maybe if you feel comfortable enough, you might want to just simply reflect upon it in that moment and maybe get some insight. What is the connection between mindfulness and a reflection meditation? It's mindful in the sense that you're present and focused, yet possibly different in that you may have a focus in the past or the present. Like with mindfulness, you want to observe it like a bystander and have a detached point of view. So it's kind of like you're stepping outside yourself and you're going to analyze it. So you kind of remove some of the deep emotional feelings with it. And you kind of want to look at it from a non-judgmental perspective. If I was in the moment and I'm reflecting on it and I was highly angry, I could say, how did I feel? I felt highly angry and agitated. Well, that's how I felt. But we don't want to have any judgment. We're just simply analyzing from a bystander perspective that, oh, I was angry and agitated, or I felt happy and joyful, or whatever you felt, but simply do it without judgment, refrain from judgment, and do it from a detached point of view. That's important in a reflection meditation. How do I do a reflective meditation? You want to take in your breath first, breathing in deeply in through the nose, hold, exhale through the mouth. You can start by just visualizing something peaceful and calm because you want to, in the third step, just sort of ease into it. And you want to go slow because depending on what you're reflecting upon, it, you want to keep it positive and you want to stay in a good frame of mind in the sense that, you don't want to get there and be like, oh my gosh, I'm all stressed out. And that's part of the reason you sort of detach from it. But you might just want to go slow because sometimes you might be reflecting on some pretty powerful things. And even if you're trying to detach, you may still get sucked in a bit. So just go slow. And if you start to feel too connected to a negative emotion and you just don't want to be there, just step out of it. You can go into something mindful. You can start doing a positive affirmation or something like that. So go slow. Don't try to push yourself too much on it. What are some of the areas you could do reflection meditation on? You could do it on different circumstances in your life, past, present, and future. You could do it on values, love, compassion, kindness. You could reflect on your relationships, what's going on with them, maybe a particular situation in a relationship. How did I handle a particular scenario? And without judging, but just you could see, oh, I handled it this way, you know, and you can learn from it. And you don't necessarily, like I said, have to judge yourself, but you can simply see what you did and learn from the experience. You can look at deep questions, whether they be philosophical, spiritual, metaphysical. Deep questions are always fun and exciting to do. And sometimes you want to gain more perspective and answers on a deep question. One thing to reflect on that's a wonderful thing to do is gratitude. Reflect on what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for. Reflect upon the good things that you have in your life and that you're happy that are there. Could be your family, could be friends, could be a wonderful hobby that you've taken up and you love. Could simply be, I'm grateful that I'm meditating right now and I feel pretty good. I feel very relaxed. Well, I'm grateful for that. So that's another thing. And sometimes you might reflect upon ideas, like you have an idea for a project that you're working on, whether it's for your work or a hobby or anything. And I'll just reflect upon the ideas and maybe I'll get new clarity on them. And see, that's one of the thing about um, a reflection meditation is I want to gain new insights and clarity oftentimes. And that's perfectly fine and you may do that, but don't ever feel like you feel pressured like I must gain insight or clarity with it, but you may. This is what I had said about meditation in terms of reflection. Meditation is a way to gain inspiration or clarity in your life. From ancient times, one of the key reasons to meditate was to discover what life was all about and how to better navigate life. Meditation is taking time to explore the journey and hear the still small voice inside you so you can know why you're here. So it's sort of going to the cave and really pondering the meaning of life sometimes. Not all the time, but that can be a part of it. You know, what is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of my life? What is the meaning in a particular situation or circumstance? You want to learn how to live and gain insights into life. You want to learn both personally and globally. You can understand the meaning and mysteries of life better. Learn about others and yourself. Wisdom will bring greater authenticity and love into your life. And that is true because as you meditate and as you reflect, you can become more authentic in who you are as a person and more loving. And in terms of the inner voice within you, you may hear a still small voice. It may be something that seems like it's outside you. It may something seem like it's just your voice, but in a relaxed state, it's more clear. And that's totally good. I think in terms of reflection, there should be a centrality of love. Love yourself, love others, and love the life you have, because that will put you in the right frame of mind as you meditate. Here's an application you can do. Choose a few areas of your life to reflect upon in a meditation. Allow yourself to relax and get into a meditation. Breathe, visualize, ease in. Take it slow. So try to do a reflection meditation yourself. And in terms of a reflection meditation, it's something that I do virtually in every meditation I do some kind of reflection, some kind of pondering. And this can be your entire meditation, or it can be part of your meditation. Because, I might do a lot of reflecting, but then I'll do some affirmations too, or I'll just do some peaceful visualization, or I'll just rest in stillness and be still. So, it can be part of a larger meditation, or it can be the entirety of a meditation. But that's just what we were talking about today, a reflection meditation. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have you ever wanted to learn to meditate? Check out my book, Meditation for Everyone: How to Quickly Have a More Peaceful, Mindful, and Fulfilled Life, and support this channel. With Meditation for Everyone, you will learn to quickly and easily meditate, relieve stress and anxiety, alleviate depression, and have more joy, peace, and relaxation. What you will learn: mindfulness, the art of stillness, step by step on how to meditate, strategies for overcoming challenges to meditation, and much more. D. Mason said this is a nice meditation book, even for those already meditating. I agree with the statements that it will help to have a more peaceful, mindful, and fulfilled life. 4.6 star rating, available on Amazon.